Hey everyone, what's up? It's Healing Crystal here, and today we are going over your August 2019 pick a card reading to see what you need to know for the month of August. If you aren't familiar with pick a card readings, all you have to do is pick a pile, the first one that calls out to you, and try not to overthink it. Trust that the pile you pick is the pile meant for you. These readings are made for August, but are timeless and will work for any time you may be seeing this. Without further ado, let's just get right into the video. As a collective message for the month of August, we have a theme of a lot of oranges and yellows, which is perfect for Leo season. Orange and yellow represent our solar and sacral chakras. Our solar plexus chakra connects us to our personal power and how we feel about ourselves, and the sacral chakra connects us to our creativity. This month we have orange for our candle color, which stands for vitality, attraction, and expression. The mantra is, I am radiant. This card asks us, where in our lives should we be shining, but are choosing not to? Not every aspect of yourself needs to be kept hidden from the world. Some are meant to be seen. It is time to tune into your body and really listen to the physical sensations inside your body and listen to what they are telling you to do. Just try to sit still and listen to yourself and go with the flow of the feeling that feels good and don't hide it. Learn to be the star in your own life and not hide from your light. For the fire card, we have courage, release, and masculine energy. Last month we got familiar with our feminine energy, and this month it'll be time to do the opposite and work on our masculine energy. It's pretty neat that we got this card, honestly. A flame of courage dwells inside me. It's time to put more energy and effort into our creative side of ourselves and to develop our true talents. It's time to discover your true talent that is buried deep inside of you. When we find our talent, a fire is sparked inside of us, and an immense amount of energy can consume us like we've never seen before. We have more passion and fire in us than ever to start pursuing whatever lit this spark. This card can represent possibly needing courage to let go of something painful in your life, but for the most of us, we need to find the courage just to express our natural talent and our happy feelings. We have to be our authentic selves at some point in our lives, and the earlier we start, the better. It can be so scary being yourself outside of your home, but after a while, it becomes the normal. Sometimes a while means several months, but in cases like this, it really is only just a few times. The solar plexus chakra card tells us that it's time to take a look at how you feel about yourself and your place in this world. Improving this chakra improves your self-worth and raises your energy. How would you finish this sentence? I can blank. What can you do? What are you going to say that you can do? Find your confidence, your talent, then supercharge your goals. It is time to stop putting off your goals and ambitions and unlock the unlimited power course that is lying within yourself. Well, that sounds like awesome energy for the collective consciousness for us to be working with for the month of August. So if you haven't done so already, now is the time to pick your pile for your August tarot reading. The crystal for pile 1 is snowflake obsidian. The crystal for pile 2 is green adventurine. The crystal for pile 3 is kyanite. And the crystal for pile 4 is quartz. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to, meditate on the cards, and then pick your pile for the August 2019 reading. Go down below to the comment section and look at your timestamp, and then go right to the numbers on the video, and I will see you there. Hey, pile number 1. If you were drawn to this pile, you were drawn to the snowflake obsidian crystal. Shadow, integration, introspection. This stone combines the light and the dark and mixes them into one final piece, while keeping them separate at the same time. There's no need to fear the dark side of ourselves. What we resist persists in our lives. So if you try to fight off the thoughts, they will come back. Allow the thoughts. Then remember that you can't change the past, and there is no sense in living in old negative energies out over and over again, and allow yourself to move on. Don't think too much into the future where you start living there. It's okay to visit these thoughts if you make sure you check yourself back in to the present. We decided to use some runes cards, and I'm not the best at pronouncing them, but this pile one got Menaz runes card. If you're having a reoccurring negative thought frequently, then it's advised that you take a step back and look at the collective consciousness and compare them to see if you notice any themes. We are all one. You can take comfort in that. Unfortunately, that means many others experience the same pain as you. The theme this month is finding our talents, and yours very well may lie in painful situations you have been through. All your past situations have made you who you are, and that's something you can appreciate. You have many fantasies about your life, but as they go on, you take them in the worst direction possible. Instead of worst case scenarios, try best case scenarios. It is time to let go of your inner demons and stop self-sabotaging your life. You create your life with your thoughts. Make them nice, positive ones while rebalancing your life to take care of the damage of the ones from the past. Your first tarot card, you have the Jack of Hearts. This tells me that unconscious thoughts are coming to the surface. In the recent past, you've had some thoughts popping up that you had forgotten about, a life you didn't realize you had lived. Sorting through your past has been very common recently with the Cancer energy and the eclipse we had in Cancer. You can expect to be seeing these energies for the next 5 months or so. These are the energies mentioned above that you are avoiding. With the fish here, I feel like you are exposed to abuse from drugs or alcohol. When we're born into a family where that is normal, we don't realize how much it actually negatively affects us. I really feel like someone had a drinking problem and then they would yell a lot. A situation you had to escape from. When you are in escape mode, it is easy to brush those events off and not revisit them. The event still happened and the energy is still there, and you are being forced to remember these experiences to transmute the energy into something positive, something that will help other people as well and will be your true place in the world. The Eight of Spades speaks of justice. You really need to seek closure from this situation that has happened in your past. Justice doesn't always mean confronting another person or whoever. If that's what you feel you need to do, then you need to go ahead and do it. Justice is finding peace within the situation, forgiveness, and releasing resentment from a person or event for yourself and for your feelings, not for anyone else's. You can do this without even speaking to the other person. You need to reprogram your thoughts and keep them positive. Work on understanding that these events happen to us and they suck. But our lives do not suck. These events frame us and helped create us, the people that we are today. Saying we forgive someone is easy. Releasing resentment is another. A good indication on whether or not you need to release resentment from a situation is if you don't feel like thinking of the situation because it sparks negative feelings inside of you. You should be able to think of a situation and not have to run from it. The Five of Diamonds also represents the Hierophant. It's a very spiritual card, like a spiritual authority card. You're going to have these revelations and they are going to break you at first, but then ultimately you'll come back stronger and wiser, like always. You will get to take the knowledge you have gained and help other people that don't have the ability to do so, or be able to find the resources they need to get help. Pile 1, the messages from the universe cards that they have for you is, while working through all of this, start having fun. While you're burning away dead wood, life can seem dark and gray. Start having fun because that is the quickest way to getting your life together. Meditate on what you want in your life. Think of what will make you happy and bring you peace. Go forward with that without caring what the outcome is. This card lets me know you're really going to get in touch with your spiritual side, so this is definitely a spiritual awakening. You're experiencing hard times right now because you are meant to be a teacher. A good teacher never stops learning. When you're a teacher of life, you have to experience life, so you have to learn through a lot of different life experiences, and it can get hard sometimes, but remember, this is your purpose, and once you get through it, you're going to be the happiest person ever because you got through it, and you're going to be helping everyone else get through it, and they're not going to feel as lost as you are. This card is to remind you that while you are a teacher, you also have a teacher and are always being guided. You need to remember that. Your higher self is with you at all times and is waiting to be called upon to give you guidance. Ask and you shall receive. When you ask, listen. You are the one that is required to take the action. All right, pile number 1. I hope that reading gives you some guidance. Google the dark night of the soul and you will feel a little less lonely. Thank you for watching my video and I hope it resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel if you liked it and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And I will see you next time. Namaste. Hey, pile number 2. If you were drawn to this pile, you were drawn to green adventurine, happiness, opportunity, and growth. I welcome happiness into my life. That's something you should say over and over again when you're feeling down or when you're not. It's a green crystal that is often used to gain financial abundance. Your life is very abundant right now, or you have the opportunity to make it abundant if it is not the case right now. Maybe you've had a feeling for some time now that something big is just around the corner and nothing has happened. You've probably wondered why nothing has happened, and August will be the month for you. I'm really feeling like some Sagittarius vibes or strong Jupiter coming from this reading, and I'm really feeling like luck is on your side right now. Even if you haven't been trying for abundance or looking for it, it is on its way to you. If you have been trying for something like a job or something in your family, then I'm really happy for you. When you get a taste of manifestation, you're hooked for life. And you're going to keep going, and that's when it becomes a way of life for you. And everything becomes clearer, and it makes much more sense. Pile 2, you got the Tiwa's Runes card. I'm so sorry I can't pronounce that. But it looks like in order to get to this abundance, you still may need to take some action or make some sort of decision. When it comes time to make a decision, it'll be a big one or various little ones. You will have to see what fits your specific situation. But you need to make your decision based on what is right and fair, not what benefits you, not what seems like the easy road. Just what is the right thing to do, even if it's hard for you to do. When we are faced with hard decisions, it can be scary to choose the route that seems the hardest, but usually that route does have the best rewards. I'm not saying we should live our lives hoping for good rewards, it just usually happens. I'm hearing that either you messed up pretty badly or you feel like someone else has messed up. Remember that mistakes don't really exist, but someone possibly cheated on you, you cheated on them, or maybe you run a business and your employees have turned their backs on you. Either way, this is leading you to a decision you need to be making. I really feel like you already know all of this and are just here for confirmation that you need to follow through with something, or you were hoping you'd hear the opposite answer. I'm hearing that you need to be reminded that life is full of various experiences, and if you look closely, you can see the synchronicities that will show you that you are on the right path, even if it does not look like it. You understand the death and rebirth cycle very well, but you still need to learn that it is not a one-time job and done deal. You will have to experience transformation for forever because that's the route you chose for this life, is to experience that and to help guide people through it as well. This reading really looks wonderful. Leave a comment if you picked pile 2 and if this is your life, because I'm getting a little bit jealous. Your first card, you have the Ace of Hearts. I'm hearing this all began with a creative idea you had. You found a way to channel your emotions into something creative. You found how to combine your spiritual, creative, and emotional side. You've created something that is turning into a lot of abundance for you. Which brings us to the Queen of Diamonds. You've mastered the law of attraction and have found the balance between the earth and the spiritual realms, which really does take a lot of consistent effort and work. You just have this one more hurdle to get through with this decision that you have built up to be very difficult in your head. The King of Clubs stands for the Magician. Whatever it is, you're definitely going to follow through and make the best decisions. Sometimes when we switch to different phases of our lives, endings have to take place from our old one. And what can seem like a really huge negative can turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you somehow. It transforms you. Your universe card says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Happiness is my birthright. Attack pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. This decision that you need to make, if it was you that maybe needs to own up to someone for something, you need to also forgive yourself and remember that you are a good person. And if you did something really bad, it doesn't matter. You still have a right here on earth in this life to be happy. And it's right in front of you, so stay positive. You've got this. Don't let fear scare you into making a poor decision. We don't manifest the life we want by living in fear. And also, don't judge yourself so harshly on whatever it is you have going on in here. Thank you for watching my video, pile 2. That's all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And I will see you next time. Namaste. Hey, pile 3. If you picked pile 3, you were drawn to kyanite, and you probably picked this as your crystal and were guided to this pile because you have an uneasy feeling that you can't describe. Connection, unity, and truth. And then say this to yourself: I have access to all the answers I need deep inside of me. I feel like if you picked this pile, you may be just beginning your spiritual awakening and you haven't quite established the strongest relationship with your guides, or you have and you aren't connecting with them as much as you need to be. You're asking the right questions, but you are looking too much outside of you. You have the answers inside of you. And who you need to ask external advice from is your guides. Your Runes card stands for wealth, provision, and blessing. If you are experiencing a lack of financial abundance, you need to reprogram your thought process because it is being blocked by your own self-limiting beliefs. It's like you've done everything right in your life and you still aren't where you wish you would be, and it's because you need to connect to the divine on a more regular basis and ask them for assistance. You need to change your mindset and reprogram your mind to get it to a state of abundance, financial abundance in particular. And then also remember to be really grateful for your current blessings. After all, the way to abundance is to live in that energy, and you already have everything you need in front of you to do that. Appreciate what you already have and accept the things you cannot change. This is how you achieve more. You've been silenced a lot in your past, and you need to learn to speak your mind. You're just beginning your spiritual awakening. You do have some pretty big obstacles to overcome, and even if it doesn't feel like it, you want to do it. When you go through a spiritual awakening, you often have to let go of your entire life before. Piece by piece, it just slips away. But if you don't let it, it holds you back. Some of your limiting beliefs are attached to people that do not have your best interest or well-being at their heart, and it is an imbalance. All this imbalance is affecting you so much that it is blocking your ability to achieve financial abundance. The King of Diamonds lets me know you've lived a kind of blah life and couldn't find much of a purpose. Then you found spirituality, and it ignited this fire in your soul. It makes you happy, and you find enjoyment out of it. The Six of Hearts is also the Lover's card, and I think that you're going to meet a special soulmate or twin flame. Twin flame journeys are very common recently, especially for you. You will be learning a lot of lessons of spirituality through a partner and with a partner. A twin flame experience really is hard and really is worth it. A small, super powerful tip I will give you is start forming a good solid foundation and focus on your spiritual journey independently and trust that you will come together. The Eight of Hearts also represents the moon in the tarot deck, and through the end of this, you're really going to have developed your psychic and intuitive abilities. So many things are going to be moving around for you that when you get to this end place, you will just have everything. Financial abundance, a beautiful relationship, and some awesome psychic spiritual gifts that you were not aware of. Your universe cards are, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I have recognized that I have chosen fear, and I choose again, and I choose love. You really need to have faith in the universe that it is there for you and will always have your back. You know you can't go back to your old life. Don't even bother pondering the idea. Well, pile 3, that's all I have for your reading, for your message for August 2019. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it resonated well with you. Subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and hit the bell to be notified of future videos of mine. And I will see you next time. Namaste. Hey, pile 4. If you picked this pile, you were drawn to the quartz crystal. I chose to share this one, and it's super special to me. We actually found it ourselves while hunting for crystals on our little pilgrimage, and it is so beautiful. Quartz stands for restoration, healing, harmony. I am healed. I am whole. You picked this pile because you have some rest to do, because you've done a lot of healing. You need to balance your life out. Some work, some play, and definitely something creative. Your runes card is Rado. I can't pronounce these, I'm so sorry. Journey, rhythm, negotiation. It says this rune is fiery and energetic. Something new and unexpected is on its way and coming towards you. You're going to need the fiery, energetic energy to get you through whatever this is. But it has a very positive feeling to it, like a change will happen out of nowhere and your life is going to change around. Something you've hoped and dreamed for, but the actual feeling and experience feels way more intense than you thought it would be in a fun, exciting way. Your purpose has to do with educating people to love and care for the earth and all of its beings, starting with yourself. You are a spiritual healer, and healers always have to heal themselves first. When you find out this is your purpose, it can seem very appealing to just go, bing, I have problems and they are fixed. Time to heal everyone. But it doesn't work that way. You have to get through your process first, all the way, without taking any back roads or easy outs. You can definitely start your journey, but do not rush into something thinking that you're going to be the rock star right away. I feel like you're going to be making a career out of this, and it's just going to take some time. You are really connected to the earth, and I feel like to help aid you in your spiritual journey, you need to clean your house out and get rid of some crap. When you are attached to stuff, you have attachment issues that need to be cleared. Obviously, you're going to want to keep some stuff, but make sure it has a purpose in your life. A bunch of stuff sitting around in your life does not have a purpose. Three of Clubs says that you have been rewarded for something recently, especially if it was a business venture and you've definitely reached a level of success, which has led you to the Three of Hearts energy, where you've been just enjoying life and celebrating. This is all really cool, except you're ready for something new and a new adventure. But you're scared to try something new because what you have going on is already working. You're scared of repeating past mistakes that you had before this that didn't lead you to success. You can avoid these feelings of fear and being stagnant with yourself by working on your healing process. When you work on yourself and further your spirituality, you won't really care if you need to try something new but aren't sure if people will like it. You also don't know if they won't like it. Why are you choosing to opt for the negative option that doesn't serve you? Are you not choosing to follow your changing dreams because you are making good money already? We aren't really here to live a financially stable life. We are here to live out our creativity and have new experiences. I'd advise you to rethink those thought patterns and decide whether you really want to not fulfill yourself so that you can have a stable life. If you do, okay. But you gotta let this go then. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I am the dreamer of my dream. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Wow, these cards literally sum up everything so much. Give yourself time to heal and remember that you are the dreamer of your own dream. And with that, you're also the creator of your own negative life. And you're creating them with your thoughts. Also, instead of living in fear of not accomplishing your dreams because you are scared people won't like it, just do it and tell yourself people will like it because you're the creator of your own life and it starts with your thoughts. Well, pile number 4, thank you for watching my video. I hope it resonated well with you. Subscribe to my channel if you liked it and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And I will see you next time. Namaste.